What's up, Mox? Had to get that open because the truck is up by the garage and I need to pull it in here. I went to the store this morning and picked up some things for our trip up to the cabin. One of which is in the back of the truck. I feel like I have a million things to do and not enough time to do it. Get this down to the shop. Let's fire this up. And we'll back her on down to the shop. So that's good enough. Get the tailgate open here. And I'll show you what I have here in just a second. So like I said, I went down to the store this morning and I got me this little baby smoker. Gonna take this up to the cabin, probably leave it up there. We plan on smoking a pork loin on the 4th of July, and we also have a couple chickens that we're gonna smoke while we're up there, and who knows what else. I really enjoy smoking meat, and this little guy will give me something to do at times. Smoking some meat, drinking some beer, doing a little fishing. What could be better? But I got this morning. It was the last one they had. So already assembled, it was on the floor. Got me 2 bags of charcoal to start with. And I also picked up 5 bags of, stay up lid, apple chips, apple wood chips. Seems like apple wood is hard to come by these days. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. But they did have this, so I picked up 5 bags of it. Figure that'll keep me going for a little while. So I think this will come in real handy up at the cabin. Actually, might have been easier if it was still in the box and I assembled it up there as far as transporting in the truck, but I'll strap it down somehow. So yet today I'm going to drain the oil out of the generator and refill it. Also need to wash the truck. It's not horribly dirty. The color on this truck just doesn't show dirt very much, but it does have remnants of that bird trying to purchase it. And if you look across the hood, you can see it's horribly dusty. It's probably not hardly worth washing. It's supposed to rain like the first day or 2 that we head up there. And so I'll probably get in the rain, may have to drive through some mud to get back to the cabin. If I do, I do. Hopefully it'll stay dry, but it doesn't look like it on the forecast. I also, off of my old tailgate, I have a full tailgate protector. It's the bright tread like this. Actually, this one would come off because this just goes right around the top. This would come off, and the one I have wraps around the top like that, but then this whole thing is a sheet of bright tread. Makes the tailgate a little heavier, but I always liked it, so I may put that on too. So my wife has to work at the time that we originally had scheduled to go up to the cabin. Not that we really have to live by a schedule on when we go up to the cabin, but Jill, my daughter, and I are going to head up there a day early. We're going to get up there, get everything unloaded out of the truck, get the generator set up, power turned on, and I'm going to cut up a bunch of firewood, just get everything ready, and then she'll show up the next day. I think she has to work till noon, and then she will be up probably around 3 o'clock, 3:30, something like that. And hopefully we will already have everything pretty much ready to go. So I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to wash the truck first or change oil in the generator first. Decisions. We had a little rain this morning. It's really nice out right now. Finally warmed up a little bit, must be in the upper 70s, something like that. And clouds are kind of breaking up for the time being, but it may rain again after a while, so maybe I should get the truck washed first. Tomorrow I need to mow the yard, the whole damn yard, and on back that way. Get that all done before we go. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. The next day, however, there's a pretty darn good chance of rain. I've seen anywhere from 1 inch to 4 inches, And then we're heading up to the cabin another day or two after that. Hopefully they don't get that much rain up there, because if they do, we're not going to be able to get across the dam to get back to the cabin. Well, I opted to wash the truck first, although it really doesn't look like it's going to rain out here. Pretty darn nice. In fact, getting rather warm. The truck is finishing drip drying. I did dry it off, but I'm just letting anything else underneath of it drip off, and the sun kind of dry everything out. Not the best wash job in the world, but it's probably just going to get dirty anyway. So now I'm going to get the oil changed in the generator here. Pretty simple to change the oil on this. Just a drain plug, I think, in here. Just drain it out of here, fill it here, good to go. Not really a difficult thing changing the oil in this, and it probably really doesn't even need to be changed. Anybody else drop wrenches as much as I do? Like I said, it probably really doesn't even need to be changed. It hasn't really been ran much at all since last year, but it has been a year, so I think I'll go ahead and change it. So I just got done draining the oil out of this, and it's been, I let it drip for quite a while, and it has completely stopped. So I am going to put the drain plug back in. I had the front propped up with a piece of wood, so it's angled down this way to help it all drain out. Need to take that piece of wood out and get a little funnel. I think this funnel right here, or maybe that funnel right there, or maybe this funnel I think will work fine. This is one of the funnels that Johnson's Garage sent me. If you happened to watch that video several videos ago, this was part of it. So is that glove up there, little mascot, and other goodies that Jimmy and the gang over there decided to send. They're always up to something. Go check them out. I'll link them down below. It's Johnson's Garage or Johnson's Garage. I'll put a link down below. I'd say she's full. And that's that. Generator is all ready to go. I believe I may start it up, just let it sit here and run for a few minutes. Let's see, turn the fuel on, give it some choke, see if she'll start. How about a little more? Yeah. There we go. I did a video last year on this generator. I'm not going to go over this whole thing again. It's just a real quiet generator. This is how it runs when it's powering the cabin, pretty much 24/7, and as you can tell, I'm sitting right beside it, and it's really quiet. It has what's called eco throttle, where it'll sit and run like this until something turns on that demands more power. Like when the air conditioner kicks on, you can hear the generator rev up just a little bit, and then it idles right back down like this, and everything continues to run. If you would be running things that are real demanding, you can turn the eco throttle off, and that's as loud as it will ever get. That's running wide open. But up at the cabin, it will run the air conditioner, the lights, the TV, coffee pot, whatever we need it to run, and it sits and runs just like this all day, all night. It's another day here in central Iowa. I'm not even sure where I left off on this video. Kind of a couple day, 2-3 day video going on here. I'm probably in horrible lighting, but getting things all packed up and ready to go up to the cabin for a week or so. Very humid and muggy out today. Temperature really isn't too bad. It's fairly nice out temperature-wise. The humidity is way up. Had some big thunderstorms rolling just south of us yesterday. Tornadoes, I guess they had 2.5-inch hail somewhere. We managed to get by without any of that. And up north where we're traveling to, they got a little bit of rain, nothing too much. I think we're gonna be good to go. Generator's ready. This is the stand for the hammock. Daughter really enjoys sitting in the hammock around the fire up there. Half the time she falls asleep, so it all works out. Got this little smoker here. Got the lids zip tied shut on that. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna put everything in the back of the truck. I know last year when I went up, I was pretty well loaded down, but it seems like maybe I took something else besides just our stuff up. I just got done with a very interesting phone call about something might be coming up on the channel before too long. What do you think, Mox? Moxie? Moxie? Excited as usual. Getting things loaded up in the truck. Got generator, saw, chainsaw, fuel cans, cooler, charcoal. Got some tools in the toolbox, some tools under the toolbox, hammocks under the toolbox. Just kind of piecing it together as I go along here. I got a pack yet tonight for a week away, and shouldn't be too bad. A few more things in the bed of the truck. I believe since I last showed anything, need to lay this down yet. I just got out from under the truck. I just got done greasing everything, gave everything a couple shots of grease. I kind of forgot how many grease zerks are underneath this thing. Got the oil checked, good to go there. I think I just about have everything I need loaded up from down here. Need to go pack up some clothes and should be ready. So we've got the truck all loaded up, just waiting for the kid to get ready, and we are gonna hit the road. Bump.
I can shine it.
You can shine it out your window too, or whatever you want to do. Well, we made it. This is home away from home for a week. Down there is the fishing pond. Actually, some real good fishing down there. Lots of bass and bluegill. Daughter's still up in the cabin. She wants to head down to the fishing pond. And way over there, if you can see it, is our yacht. There's a paddle boat over there that we need to go get at some point. It's sitting on the dam over there. We can drive over there and walk down, get it, paddle it back. We also have a canoe that we brought up last year, and I think it is still in storage over in a shed. We need to probably get that as well. This here, my wife and I are going to build a new deck on front of the cabin. However, they gave her parents the wrong screws. I just got off the phone with her, and her dad's gonna go pick up the right screws. We like the ones that have the star bit or the Torx head, whatever you want to call it, instead of the Phillips. They just seem to screw in easier, and your bits don't wear out near as fast. And I don't have any Phillips bits with, well, I have one. It's a little short one, and it won't last very long. So here's our cabin. I hope you weren't expecting a big fancy log cabin. This used to be a house. I think a teacher owned it in town, which isn't too terribly far away. And I'm not sure how, but somehow they acquired it and they moved it out here. It does us just fine, has a bathroom in it, living room, air conditioning, lights work. We take the generator here and we just run a cord over. To right there, and it is set up just to run straight into the power of the house. So we have some outlets that work. We have air conditioning, we have TV. Well, we have an older TV with a DVD player, movies for the kid. Still get internet access out here, although not quite as fast, and of course it's off of our phones. Still need to go cut up firewood. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now. Me and Jill are going to go fishing down at the fishing pond here in just a few minutes. My wife gets off work at noon, and then she is heading here. She's heading here with her Tahoe that I just fixed, so I hope it makes it. And it is loaded down with all kinds of food and other goodies. We do have a refrigerator in there, cooler outside. The little smoker that I brought up, we'll be putting that to good use on the 4th of July, if not sooner. I guess there's a little party going on. Not exactly sure what day we're going to start. I don't think it's going to be today. Need to tear the rest of this down. We're just going to burn this and then turn that into a deck. It's 20 feet long this way, and it's going to be 8 feet deep. Shouldn't be too difficult, but we're not going to wear ourselves out doing it either. We get our water from that water tank up on the hill there, which just has a hose that runs down to it. It used to hook into the side of the house, but several years ago those lines froze and broke, so we just kind of said the heck with it, and now we just run the hose up in through the bathroom window here. About the only thing we use it for is flushing the toilet and maybe washing your hands off, wetting your hair down, something like that. Being that it's just water coming out of a tank that sits there for a week, we dump bleach in it just to keep it from going stagnant, and probably don't want to drink that. But here we are, we made it. The pond actually comes up in here as well, and I'll probably get some better pictures of it down by the water at some point. It goes here and then it kind of bends around there, and there's a dam that runs across back there. I'm rather anxious to see what we catch today, but I know I started this video 2-3 days ago, if not more, getting ready to come up here. Well, we finally made it up here, so I'm going to end this video right here. Come back if you want to see more of our adventures up here. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.